Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming back to the plantation. I am your host, Cephus Choice, and today's show is going to be spiritual liberation. Okay? Some of you out there might be saying to yourselves, oh, here we go. What is a spirit? A spirit is simply your divine energy. Okay? And contrary to belief, your divine energy is made up of positive and negative energy. Now, there is no human being out there that is double positive or double negative. For instance, you have a car. This car has a transmission, engine, radiator, but none of these parts can activate until you start that car up, until you wake that car up. Okay? You do this with a battery. This battery has a positive charge and a negative charge. It doesn't have two negative charges, and it doesn't have two positive charges. So, in terms, this is what I believe, and this is in my opinion about how I feel about human beings and what we go through here on earth, because there's nobody that's all good and there's nobody that's going to be all bad. We all have a combination within us, and needless to say, let me give this example. Some of the bad things that happen to you in order for you to be the person that you are today. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, for instance, okay, somebody did you so wrong, but they did something so wonderful. They made you a stronger person. No matter if it was your father, your mother, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, cousin, sister, aunt, whatever. Any negative that comes your way, you can always pull positive from it. And that's the terms that I live my life by. That's the code I live my life by these days. Listen, I have a psychiatrist named Dr. Olaf. She is brilliant.
Source of all this negative energy, do you think?
The source of negative energy comes from the news, it comes from the state of affairs and politics, it comes from the negative thoughts in our minds, it comes from how we push ourselves so much that we're so tired all the time.
Healing is something very different if you're not in touch with this. But the minute you start to get in touch with this, then in my opinion, real healing can occur because there's something inside of you that tells you how to heal. It is there for your own well-being. It loves you more than anything in the world, and it wants to guide you in everything you do in your life. But it's inside, it's not outside. And when you leave this earth, when you die, this is what you take with you. Your soul development, your intuition, this is what goes with you. Nothing else goes with you. The most powerful healing force in the universe is love, and everything comes from it.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? She's going to break it down for you guys just a little bit more. The next topic she's getting ready to talk about is how to tap into your intuition. People who know how to lead by their spirit. I'm not the only one out there.
I'm a psychiatrist, I'm also an intuitive, and what that is I combine traditional medicine with intuition, which is the still small voice inside that will tell you the truth about things. Why bother with intuition? Because if you don't make intuitive decisions, you're only going to be going on your linear mind, which will tell you a fraction of the truth about reality. And so what I suggest is that you learn how to tune into your intuition by listening to your gut instead of just your head. by training yourself to get quiet instead of overthinking all the time, which exhausts you, to begin to listen to your dreams at night, to ask questions before you go to sleep at night and see what your dreams tell you. And also learn to ask for intuitive guidance by sitting quietly, taking a few deep breaths, trying to get neutral, and asking a question, then waiting to see what response you get. This is a way to train yourself to develop intuition and also develop a belief system that says you're an intuitive person. You're not just in your head. You're not a disembodied head walking around that can only think. You have an intuitive sense, a deep sense of gut knowing, of wisdom and power inside of yourself. That if you take the time to shift levels of awareness from the talking brain that goes on 24 hours a day to learning how to follow the breath, listen to each breath, shift channels from the mind to tune into this inner voice, this gut, this can serve you in any decision if you consult it.
This show, by the way, Spiritual Liberation, is going to have 2 parts to it, okay? So we're going to conclude it in the next show, but because I want to share just a little bit more of Dr. Olaf with you. But right now, I do want to give my respects, my most undying love and admiration to the mother of Bobby Tillman. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, Bobby Tillman is this guy that got jumped on and they killed him, man, for no reason. This is a little footage from the Associated Press on Bobby Tillman.
4 young men stand in a Georgia courtroom Monday morning, accused of beating and killing an 18-year-old high school boy just because he was walking by a party.
Bobby Tillman was my son. He was my only son. He was my best friend. He was a child of God. He was very loving. He was an angel here on earth, and I was blessed to be his mother.
Police say the killing happened early Sunday after a fight broke out at the party. Police say a female hit a male, and the male said he wouldn't hit a woman. Instead, he would hit the next man that walked by. That target turned out to be Tillman.
Came walking by, and they beat him up and stomped him and killed him.
Tillman was still breathing when officers arrived, but he did not survive.
I just thought he was hurt. I never thought that his life was ending.
As part of the investigation, sheriff's deputies in Douglas County put dozens of people on a bus, saying that was the only way they could get people to talk about what they saw.
We brought 57 witnesses up here, and that made some people mad.
The coroner says Tillman died of blunt force trauma to the head and torso. The 4 suspects are all charged with murder. Matt Friedman, The Associated Press.
Bobby, we love you. And what more can I say? You know, it's too much negative going on. My code I live by, even though I have negative in me, at the end of the day, I have to measure my energy on a scale. Was I more negative today, or was I more positive today? And when I find out that I'm more positive today, it just tends to make me feel a little bit better. You know? Let me also bring to the table before I go to the video of the week is the fact that, and another example I want to give you is, sometimes you have to do negative. For instance, and let me give you an example. You're so always positive, positive, positive. You know, just positive. Positive sometimes mean passive. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. I just want to stay positive. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You know, that type of person. Use me, I'm your doormat. You know, that type of person. You know, yeah, whatever. Sometimes you have to grab that negative energy in you and get assertive and say, look, no, you and your uncle and your cousin can't stay over at my house. No, y'all can't sleep on my couch. And hello, You understand? You have to be assertive sometimes, and sometimes you have to assert yourself by being evil. You understand? And that's what some people call it. But like I said, in my code, I call it, you know what I'm saying, just grabbing your negative energy, always delivering it positive. That's in the show, I'm saying, people. I'm gonna have some footage of Jill Scott live. This is her song Golden. Y'all live your lives golden. Okay, the new year is coming up. We're in the holidays and people are out there doing their thing and everything. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Tune into the conclusion of spiritual liberation for the next show, and I'll conclude this with, again, some more of Dr. Olaf. I know y'all dug her, so most definitely. I love you guys. Be safe these holidays. Okay, cheers to y'all, New Year's and what have you. So, peace and blessings, my friends, and until next time, as always, peace.